Yo, 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 it is your boy Chop It Up with Jae Swift. Right now, I got my boy with me right now, man, Supreme, man. How you doing today, brother? Doing all right?
Do.
Cool, man. Well, it's your first time, hopping on the podcast on my platform. So, I just want to kind of just get a brief of where you from and so forth like that. So, you from Fort Worth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. And how was it at the time, man? Like, growing up in Fort Worth at the time.
When I was growing up,
Yeah.
my mama had me. She was in high school, man. So, I got the game a little differently.
Okay.
Fort Worth is man, it was every other type of inner city shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but probably at a high level.
Yeah. Man, so like at the time, like what kind of, like at that particular time, growing up, you come from like a 2-parent home?
No. So my dad died when I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
But like I said, my mama had me in high school. You feel me? Like young in high school. So
okay.
I really come from the game.
Okay.
Anyway, so my dad, I've always been in a 1-parent household. When mom would get boyfriends and shit like that, like little stepfathers. But like my biological dad, he deceased. But he wasn't not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? He just, he was young. You feel me? And now I'm a little older, and you can understand things a little differently. So you know not to take that type of shit personally. You feel me? So yeah, he ain't here no more, but just my T-John, bro.
Okay. So like before you got into the in the music business, what were you doing before?
Man, I used to do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never just had no job like that. But man, I just was living life.
Okay. Not for sure. So I know you in a management, man. So like, what was one of the first artists you started managing at the time?
My first artist that I managed was Go Yayo.
Go Yayo?
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, shit.
Even though he's incarcerated right now, do you still manage him?
Nah, but we talk though.
Okay.
But
so y'all still
it's
in
like
good, y'all in good spirits?
Oh yeah. That's family. That's like he'll be out soon, and you'll see us together. You'll see us working together. We're more like partners, other than he kind of he's not too old to be managed, but Yayo know what time it is with the music industry. So the best route for me and him would be for us to be partners.
So how was it? You know what I mean? Like when you first started with Yayo, like how was it managing him at first?
Man, to keep it real, bro, it's like my homegirl brought Yayo to me. You feel me? Rest in peace, Charmaine. But it's like when they came to Atlanta,
yeah,
it's like I heard Boom and I heard Damn It Man. You feel me? It's like I went to sleep and woke up and my phone was going off the hook. That's a true story. Like it was really happening like that. K Slay called, Atlantic called, and this is like pre everything. Like, Sean Cotton will be sitting right there. That say Cheese TV. I don't know if you know Dark Skin the Plug is. Dark Skin to be right here. Half Paint to be right there. And we'll just be in there creating. You feel me? It was a blessing because Yayo was just dope. Like he was just a dope little dude. Like he just knew how to do all of that rapping shit and the entertainment part of it. And that was my first artist. You feel me?
Okay.
So I was already put up here from the jump, but nobody never even knew who I was or what I was doing because I wasn't on the camera. I didn't say a lot. I just handled the business.
So what made you want to manage people?
Shit, my homegirl, man, like it was a joke, bro. Like we literally was sitting on my porch, me, her, and my ex-wife. We was smoking.
Yeah.
And I was calling her Cookie Lyons from the TV show Empire.
Okay.
She act like Cookie. And I was like, damn, I used to call Yayo, I don't know if nobody know this. I used to call him Little Pistol Starter.
Oh, yeah?
He used to have this little gun on Facebook and shit all the time. This when he was like 16, 17 or some shit. So I was like, where your little boyfriend, little Pistol Starter at? And it was a joke. She was like, he in Fort Worth, boot. And I was like, you need to go on and manage him. He be rapping. She was like, she turned around, she looked at me, she was like, nah, B, you need to manage him. And I was like, I don't know how to do none of that shit because I never, like I said, I had took everything I had here and I moved to Atlanta. You feel me? I wasn't thinking about Fort Worth. I wasn't planning on coming back to Fort Worth. I didn't know none of the music shit that was going on in Fort Worth. But when she brought him, you know what I'm saying, we just hit it off, man. And I didn't know what I know now, but I knew Yayo was dope. And I knew that if we could, you know what I'm saying, just think of shit and get him in front of people, that if I can see the gold, they would most definitely see it. And it literally worked. Like off top. We didn't, like, I remember I was in Atlanta, he was in Fort Worth, and we were finna drop the Boom record. And he called my phone, he was like, Supreme. I was like, what's up? He said, you ready to go viral, nigga? I was like, what you talking about? He said, look at your phone. And then my phone beeped and it was a video. And then that shit, boom, that shit just went, it's probably still getting viewed right now, but it just went crazy, you know what I'm saying? But Ye was my first artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, at the time, was there, like, any challenges, you know, managing him at the time? Like, as far as, like, you know, dealing with the industry now, because now you're dealing with, you know what I mean? Like I said, you're meeting labels and so forth like that. Like, was it challenging at that time, you know what I mean, managing?
Nah, bro. That shit was, like, man, I've been blessed, Swift, bro, to not be able to, I didn't spend a lot of money. I don't know a lot of the struggles that people dealt with when it comes to this shit because I didn't deal with it. We would walk in rooms, literally, and it'll be our room. I'm talking about we in New York, we in LA, we in Atlanta. You feel me? Like, real talk. So, the challenges was just trying to decipher at the time what was real and what was like fake. When people like hit you up for shit, like it be fake labels hitting you up. People, you know what I'm saying? When you get popping, you will find out that like somebody from Def Jam, Atlantic will call your phone, but it might not even be nobody from there. That shit happened every artist I had, and that's how I gauged the success of what we was doing. When they started doing that shit, I knew that we was getting ready to take off on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no struggles, bro. Like, me and Yayo was like this. Shit, it was just staying alive and staying out of jail, bro.
Yeah. So was there any like managers in the city that you ever like, you know, either looked up to or like somebody you got advice from?
Nah.
Kind of just did it on your own?
Yeah. It wasn't no managers. The only manager that might have been managing was Rainwater.
Okay.
With Mo 3. But I ain't bragging and shit, bro, but like I made managing cool out here, bro. Like, I made it okay to say I'm this guy's manager. Because it wasn't going on. And if it was, it wasn't it wasn't people speaking, and it was a lot of behind the scenes shit, or it might be a person that, you know, you might have a manager, but your manager might be in motherfucking Minnesota or Atlanta or somewhere you ain't never met him.
Yeah.
So out here, Supreme made managing cool. Supreme and Yayo made managing artists cool. But we came with this shit as a joke. It was literally like, I was like, man, I'm gonna call myself your manager. He was like, for real? I was like, hell yeah. He was like, hey, let's do it. And we just started laughing.
Yeah.
For true story. Like, if y'all in here high-siding about some shit, and then it just really happened. That's how it happened, bro. I was blessed enough to shit. It happened like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no managers, bro. Rainwater had Mo 3. But as far as like how it is now,
yeah,
that shit came from me.
Man.
And there ain't no bragging or none of that shit. Ain't nobody even gonna test against that. You feel me? That's the truth.
So, like, you know, at the time, like, you know, it's a new day and age now. So you got more managers coming out, like, you know, wanting to be on camera or being in interviews and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you kind of caught on to early?
So, shit, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. Because now that I think about it, it wasn't no. I was like, we did a lot of real life street stars interviews.
Okay.
Shout out them boys. And I would sit with my artists. Like, they would want me to sit with the artists. You feel me? So I don't recall nobody else. Nah, bro. Because I didn't even say shit for a while. People didn't even know. I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to be in no videos. because it wasn't about me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, it wasn't no. That's a good question. It wasn't no. Hell nah. You didn't see no manager, bro, till you saw myself, or you saw Rainwater or some shit like that. But other than that, it wasn't nobody saying they was a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made the shit like it's cool. Cause like you said, like it's a lot of people talking now, a lot of managers here, and they might not admit it, but they got that shit from either me or Rainwater, bro. Lil Deezy stepped into the position of managing Yellow Beezy. You feel me? But other than that, nah. These other people's all new, which shout out to them. They be doing they doing what they doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. There's only a few people really doing that shit, and then the line I walked, with the managing shit, like we said before I said anything, I had already did the work. So now when I'm talking, you feel me? I know what I'm talking about. I ain't just up here just trying to get on the camera to be seen with Prince, you hear me? Or just trying to, you feel me? I ain't doing that. I know what I'm talking about. So if I'm speaking, it ain't just some shit just trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, just to kind of backtrack a little bit, what do you think is some of the important roles of being a artist manager?
Man, shit, I wore a lot of hats, bruh, and I didn't know what I was doing. You feel me? So I was the booking agent, I was the mentor, I was the big brother, I was the road manager, I was the manager, the everyday manager, the everything, bruh. Not knowing that, like, I was really fucking up the game because it wasn't supposed to go like that. You dig what I'm saying? I just had a love for Yayo and all my artists, but you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the typical manager. If you open a book, how I did it wasn't supposed to be like that. You feel me? It wasn't. But how we did it worked. So now this is the blueprint to how this shit's supposed to go, to be an artist manager. You dig what I'm saying? But in actuality, it don't really supposed to go like that. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, that's shit.
So how do you, like, decipher a lot, you know what I mean? Because when Go Yayo was out, there was a lot of stuff, like a lot of beef going on in the city with other artists and so forth. So how do you, as being a manager and then also being a mentor to these artists, how do you try to decipher on how to be able to move around and do business with other artists?
So, fortunately for us, when we was Hood Fame, we moved around freely, even with the beef shit going on. You dig what I'm saying? Because if the beef came or whatever went on, we was prepared. Not saying that that's a good thing, but we was ready for it because we knew the type of, not the energy, because Yayo was a good guy. Like, he don't, you know what I'm saying? We knew where we was at and what was going on and the beefs and shit. So I'm not gonna say that it messed up business, because we went from $700 to $2,500 for a show back when that shit was like unbelievable. $1,500 for a feature type shit. This like 18-year-old, 19-year-old kids doing this shit, like, and it wasn't cool then. We was literally setting out a blueprint that people still go by today. So, I knew they weren't gonna be throwing panties and shit at the stage and shit when we went to shows and shit, because, you know what I'm saying, you never know with Yayo and shit, but it was good for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, y'all guys, when did it started getting to the point where y'all started meeting labels?
Bruh, like, just no lie. November, we dropped Boom. I'm gonna say, like, shit, probably fucking January, February, we was in QC office with Coach K and P having a meeting. True story, Soulja Boy had DM'd and was trying to get, trying to fuck with Yayo. So we went to the QC shit. Just me and Yayo went to the QC thing. There'd be a lot of misconceptions about that shit, but just only me and Yayo went to the QC deal. You dig what I'm saying? After that, he went to Soulja Boy house. Atlantic called. We went to 300 for the meeting. That was in New York. Went to LA in Warner Brothers for the meeting. You know what I'm saying? This shit was happening, bro, like, fast. It wasn't no no long time or no extra bullshit that was going on. That shit was just boom, 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 boom. So I don't really know about a lot of the mishaps and a lot of the people spending $200,000, $150,000, $300,000 on this shit and you don't even know who they is.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we was blessed that we skipped a lot of lines and it made people look at me not funny, but like, who the fuck is Supreme? Like, who is this guy? Because like I said, nobody even knew what I looked like because I wasn't on camera. So if you knew me, then you knew who I was. But other than that, and then people would try to get next to me to try to pick my brain and see how the fuck I didn't crack this code to the industry. We was everywhere, bro. Like, I ain't talking about no little shit. I'm talking about like big shit. Like a lot of the ways these artists rap nowadays come from Go Yayo. That punching in shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's some back then, bro. Was nobody doing that shit. And you started hearing like, man, you started hearing everybody doing that shit. I ain't talking about around here. I'm talking about, and they doing that shit today, right now. And they got it from that little boy, straight up. That's a true story.
So, like, at the time when y'all were just meeting these labels, why, I would say he never got a record deal. So why did y'all guys, push out on like pushing out the record deals and so forth like that?
Man, QC, they offered us something that we kind of had in our pocket at the time.
Yeah.
And they wanted a certain percentage of what we was doing. And, like, we was still cool with them. We just didn't take the deal. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, myself and Yayo, we knew that this shit was big, bro. I don't know how we knew, but we knew it. We knew it then. And we wasn't even like, we was still like, people knew us around here, but we knew that this shit was bigger than this place, bro, and it was. So, I would say we was turning down them deals, and then Yayo went to Soulja Boy house, and they ended up on TMZ with the guns and shit. And that kind of like, it didn't really mess up nothing, but it kind of slowed shit down a little bit. But people would still fuck with him because he was, Yayo a superstar, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so we didn't sign no shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna say that we needed to. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have. It would have helped, but it probably would have slowed some shit down. I ain't gonna lie.
You think he got a lot of love from the city, when he was out at the time?
Hell yeah. Yayo had, when this how we knew, and this shit might sound weird. You from Miami, right?
Yeah, I be in Miami. Yeah.
So when Dallas started claiming somebody from Fort Worth, that's how we knew. You feel me? Because we not from Dallas. We from Fort Worth. But when they started claiming him, we was like, this shit is different. You dig what I'm saying? Cause Yayo had the whole shit in Texas, bro. He had Texas. We went to South by Southwest, and that shit was just like, I ain't seen no shit like that. I just recently seen that shit this year when me and OG Percy went. But I ain't never seen nothing like that what Yayo had going on. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't the only one, though. Like, I done had artists, Kenny B signed a record deal with the same label that Lil Durk and Rod Wave is at right now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's straight from the Stop 6 projects. You feel me? K Breezy was like probably the livest female in the southern region for about 5-6 months. We signed with she actually signed in Miami. The same people who signed the City Girls and Cash Page and
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never if you want to, whatever success may be, I ain't never failed by managing an artist, bro.
Okay.
Everyone I've had, they was big. They was bigger than shit around here. You know what I'm saying?
And who are you currently managing the artists right now?
Nah, I'm not managing an artist, but like I said, like them three, they got me whatever they need. I'm there for them. I'm not managing any artists right now. A lot of people hit me up, but I'm a documentarian and an interviewer now.
So what made you kind of slow down from managing artists?
Man, bro, I got tired of it's a lot come with that shit. And then when you gotta fix a misconception, sometimes it takes longer. So, and I know what I was doing this shit for. I know why I was doing it. And then to be I'm gonna say semi-blamed for somebody not making it or getting to the 1 yard line and fumbling, I couldn't take that shit no more. Cause we literally, bro, I didn't literally like 3-4 times been like right there to fucking being the biggest shit in America for sure. Right from here, right from this area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not managing any artists now. I'm managing myself. I got the platform called the Bob Report.
So, you know, could some of those things be also as well, you know, when artists are having problems with other artists, it's like you being their manager, you also are, you know what I mean? Their problem's your problem pretty much, especially when you're starting to do business within the city these artists are having issues with, right?
You could say that, but not much so because people, yeah, will beef with certain people, but they would see me and try to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would try to tell me what's going on between them and Yayo type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, and then people kind of know like, you know, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it doesn't mean anything, but it does to a certain extent because your energy will tell you everything. You feel me? And I be all over this place with the same energy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everything was, you know, okay.
So, like, you know, nowadays, you know, you got a lot of people in the business now managing artists. Is there, who do you think is like some of the top managers out here in the city right now?
Shit.
You got it? Okay. Well,
I don't know, bro.
You know
Cause I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
That little dude, Brandon, Rainwater, Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? You know, he still whatever he doing. I can do this, jump in this shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
And be. You feel me? I know some artists that has managers. I don't know per se. Well, I do know one of them a little bit of their business, but I don't know, bro.
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
So, like, as far as, because, you know,
Ain't no managers like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, like.
So you hear,
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
you hear a lot from, like, Rainwater, and he manages Mo 3, which was, you know, one of the artists out of here in Dallas. Like, you know, is there any, like, tips and stuff that you ended up getting from him or so forth like that as a manager?
No.
Okay.
Man, Rainwater used to call me, like, I'm gonna say, like, twice a month, some shit like that, just to pick my brain, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? And I'm not. This ain't no made up shit. I ain't not on here trying to lie and cap. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is facts. He used to call my phone, maybe more than that, but I'm gonna say like twice a month just to fuck with me, to pick my brain. You know what I'm saying? I learned from Miss Deb. I learned a lot of shit from Miss Deb. Waka Flocka's mom.
Yeah,
I spent
Waka
a lot of
Flocka's
time
mom.
with her. Like every day I was with her. And then outside of that, like I just know how to sell shit. So it wasn't difficult to see the gold and move it here, or let's go there, or let's go do this, and let's go this, because the perception was everything around here at the time. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I don't really know. I know Big X the Plug got a manager.
Yeah.
I know PB got a manager. Who else got a manager, bro? That's like a.
Yeah.
Cause now it's like, okay, Rainwater in front of the camera, I'm behind the camera. You feel me? Like, and we kind of like the. Man, I ain't saying that it's messed up that we still the two known people, but we didn't win and took it, and now we doing other shit with it. You feel me? But I still help though. Like I helped PB get a distribution deal with Cray Music Group.
So how did that come apart?
I called them and said, sign this nigga dope, and they did it. Didn't have nothing to do with nobody else.
So were you currently working with him before?
I was working with PB. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Walk Like Jordan. Yeah, and I liked PB. I still like PB. That's my little partner. So I did it. I mean, I would have did it if I wasn't like helping them at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just because I didn't, bro. It's man, anything from forward, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the motherfucker might lie to you, but like they used to, like I gave a lot of game and did a lot of shit for a lot of artists out there. CJ's Casino used to call me every motherfucking day, literally every day. To he wanted to know where other people messed up at, so he wouldn't do it. You feel me? Like I said, I managed Kenny B. Bugatti was I used to fuck with Bugatti. It was all hood fame. You gotta remember Yayo, CJ, Bugatti. Get Money, Lil Ronnie. I was the manager. Half Pint was shooting the video. Sean Cotton with Say Cheese was the blog, and Dark Skin was the connect to the World Star shit. Yeah, that was our whole shit, bro. That shit right there is what is. And if I don't say this shit, people won't even they remember if it's put out there. And then once they see when Yayo come home, how shit started, then they'll be like, oh, I remember this. But motherfuckers, a lot of those guys, bro, we was thrust into those positions, man. You feel me? And a lot of us grew, you know what I'm saying? And it might look like something, but I know that it ain't. Cause this shit really supposed to be bigger than that. I ain't gonna lie. Like the whole Metroplex, from what I just told you, is supposed to be way bigger than what it is, bro. If certain people would do what they supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? They got the title, they got the job, they in the position. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know.
So like at the time, just to kind of go back, at the time you had the casino guys, there was, you know, it was all together. What made it kind of all break up apart? Your opinion.
My opinion. So everybody's intentions wasn't at one point they were, but egos, bruh, and a motherfucker might do a video and it do good, and then now you think that you bigger than the program. So it only gonna last so long. You know what I'm saying? Cause them guys used to love each other, but you know, it's just certain shit that'll never be like that again, and it's just egos and I'm gonna say a little bit of pride. You know what I'm saying? Stupidity, for sure, played a huge part. So, but that shit was like at one point we was the biggest shit in Texas. You feel me? And it was all spearheaded by Go Yeah. You dig what I'm saying?
So how big of a influence in Fort Worth could you say? Could you say Yayo was just really one of the persons that really just started to get stuff going, especially for the younger artists at the time?
Nah, that dude, Yayo is man. I used to get Tupac vibes around Yayo, and I try to shake him off. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I'll be in my head talking to myself, like, what the fuck? And then they would come back. You feel me? And I'd be like, hell no. And then they'll come back again. So I'm already feeling how big it's gonna be. So Yayo, bro, Yayo was big, bro. The influence, the impact, that dude. Yeah, bro, he big.
Do you think
even bigger when he come home?
You think so? You think when he comes home, you think he's gonna be even bigger?
Yeah, bro. Yayo will be the biggest artist in the South for sure. Not just Texas, in the South when he come home, and it really probably will spread all over. He that big. He has that much influence. And then you got to remember a lot of the big artists. I predict Yayo and Drake to have a record. You feel me? Not even just trying to sound crazy. I really predict that because Drake spent a lot of time here. You feel me? And if shit is popping, he's gonna come across it. And Yayo he's gonna be the talk of the Texas probably for a good while when he come home, bro. So a lot of shit that you see now, a lot of shit that's going on, it's gonna stop because you know a lot of that internet shit, a lot of that getting on live and doing all that shit, that came from Yayo, bro. You feel me? All of that knowing how to play with the camera. He used to do that shit. And I'd be like, what the fuck? And he'd just be going viral. And then everybody start trying to do it. That shit came from him, bro. True story. A lot of the cool shit around here, bro, came from Fort Worth. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. People in Dallas will tell you that.
Yeah.
DOC is a legend. NWA. I interviewed him. I mean, he spoke very highly of Dallas, but he was like, Fort Worth is where it's at.
So how you liking the Fort Worth rap scene right now?
It ain't one. Mad Max has got out of jail. Mad Max is doing his thing.
Okay.
Kenny B is back active. They got a female out of Como named G Street. She lit. Man, the hottest jokers in Fort Worth is OG Percy and Charleston White. Yeah, the rap shit there. PB doing his thing. 30 Rich is the guy, but 30 Rich he's a businessman. He do, you know what I'm saying? He got a real big show. I want to say it's October 29th or it's in October.
Okay.
But 30 Rich would be the guy to pull us off from obscurity if he just would rap, like really be the rapper. He the guy, but he'll probably do it one day. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I would say ain't no rap scene shit. Charleston White and OG Percy is the scene in Fort Worth. Brother BNX is big. He from Fort Worth. But you know.
So the Charleston White, you know what I mean? How, like, are you know what I mean? How's your relationship with him?
So that's a tricky question. We don't have a relationship, but we do.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I introduced Charleston to his first interview platform. You dig? Like I said, Charleston we used to talk once a week. True story. And it was just we would just fuck with each other, and I used to like him. So we did a documentary called Murderworth, the story of how gangs came to Texas. Me and myself and Real Tune TV. And the first day was like epic. We had everybody there. Charleston White was there. This is when we didn't follow that, but this is where the disconnect came. So I guess he had a song or something at the time. You feel me? And his manager called and was like, "Can we put the song on a documentary?" And I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Can we put this song on there?" And I was like, "Hell nah," because Charleston wasn't doing no. He wasn't who he is now.
Yeah.
He damn sure wasn't rapping and doing no music and shit. So I'm like, "What you mean a song?" Like I was like, "Nah, bro." And the next day, but he was on Facebook and YouTube. He was on me in Real Tune head. He was you know what I'm saying, doing his little thing. But I know Charleston's people. I know where he be at. I know his pops, Weezer, the old man. That's my nigga. Like that's my nigga. Where Charleston got a lot of that game from. That's my guy. Me and him probably talk 3-4 times a week. So Charleston can't get away from what I got going on because you got to see it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then his people that he fuck with every day, fuck with me the long way, like 100%. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have a relationship, but we do because we don't have a choice by default. You feel me?
Man, and it's crazy now because I was just watching a video, kind of like him going on his whole management team and so forth, falling out, man. Like, what you got to say about that, man? Because it's been, that was kind of crazy. He ended up firing, like, you know what I mean, some of his management, right?
Man, I look at it like this, bro. Everybody ain't stealing from you, homie. Everybody can't be trying to scam you, man. Not everybody you come across, all these women is doing that to you. Come on now. Not everybody. You feel me? I don't think none of them did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a couple of them, and I know they didn't do what he was saying. You feel me? Nah. So, But if you pay attention, bro, he turned on everybody. You feel me? It's only a few people he ain't turned on yet. Dig? So, I don't think those ladies was stealing from him or scamming or whatever the hell he was saying. I don't think I wasn't there. I don't know, but I doubt it very seriously because it's a pattern. He falls out with everybody that you might see him with or hear him talk about. You feel me? Just how he say he'll big up him, he'll put him in the ground and step on him faster than he'll big up him. So me personally, my opinion, I don't think that all of that shit is true that he be saying about how people be doing him. You feel me? It ain't always somebody doing something to him. He gotta be doing something. I know he be doing shit. Ain't no gotta be. I know he be doing shit. Yeah.
So you now, just, getting into the media business now, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you already been in it, but like, is that something you're more comfortable doing now, better than the management?
I could do it all, bro. I could do it all. I could do it all at a high level.
But like, do you like interviewing people more than than managing people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can interview you. We have a great time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way. You could go that way. And then if we want to hook back up, if we want to, we can. You feel me? And then I ain't really got to worry about nothing. You feel me? So, like I said, K Breezy, Kenny Yayo, they got me whenever. But like new artists and shit, I would help people.
Yeah.
Like if you had an artist, like I would help. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I could. But Coach Drake just hit me the other day about this same thing. But yeah, I'm not really just interested in managing artists, bro. I'm not burnt out on it, but I did that shit for a while.
Yeah.
And now I'm having success, like a lot of big success interviewing. And I like this space right here.
And the content space is in a real good space right now because, you got these guys, they making more money than the artists.
Bro.
They making more money than the artists.
I made more money last month interviewing, bro, than I've ever done from managing an artist, bro.
It's crazy.
True story. I've been doing this shit since 2015. I made more money last month interviewing people than I ever made managing an artist. I'm pretty sure Rainwater can say the same shit. From getting interviewed, he probably made more money than he ever has from managing artists. You know what I'm saying?
And do you think artists are really getting that type of bag these days, or is it just kind of like more of a, let's just say, you know what I mean, a persona kind of deal, you know what I mean, where it's trying to hold?
They don't even know what's going on. A lot of them don't know what's going on. They might start rapping. They want to go get a half pint film. They might want to try to put their shit on somebody's platform. They might go fuck with all the bloggers. But that's where the buck stops. It's only a few that's getting money, and they probably, and then the people you think getting money ain't, because they don't know what to do. They don't have you need a team, bro. Like, you need a team, like you and one other person. If that's your manager, or whatever, you can make it happen because I've done it. But you need a team, bro. Like, nowadays, you need a team. You need more than one person. I'm gonna say that in real life. Like, if your dreams don't need no help, then your dreams ain't big enough. You know what I'm saying? You need a team, bro. You need at least, I don't want to say how many people, but you need a team.
Do you feel like as an artist coming up, right, and he's not buzzing yet, right, but he does have, you know what I mean, he got bread, he got a budget to do a lot of things. Do you think him getting on some of these higher platforms and stuff, that would be, like, let's say, for example, getting on academics and some of these things, do you think those are important, or kind of just starting from scratch, maybe messing around with these local blogs, probably start doing a little bit thing? What do you think on those?
I think if you could do them all, you should do them all.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, academics, Vlad, No Jumper, they pull shit from here, bro. They literally be here. Like, and if they ain't here physically, they watching shit. We've we've saw academics in our clubhouse rooms before, poking in, listening to shit, and poking up out of there. He did this shit like twice. Vlad most definitely fucks with the DFW area. He's interviewed Yayo, Solo Lucci, Charleston White, Mo 3, Yellow Beezy. He's you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No Jumper the same way, and they steal content, they post it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So being here is in a good space for the media, for up and coming artists. But if you can get in contact and do business with those other like academics and shit, yeah, you need to do that shit. Yeah. But around here though, you can pop around. You don't even got to go to Atlanta no more to do that shit, bro. You can do that shit here. You can pop here, bro. And you can go there and kind of they'll already kind of know who you are when you get there. Because Atlanta watches Texas. You hear me say it again. Atlanta, Georgia watches Texas, bro. Facts. Mm-hmm. I lived there for like 6.5 years. They watching what the fuck is going on up here. It's like we watching down there. They watching up here, bro. They know everything going on up here, bro. Literally, they know everything. The artists, who is who, the fucking dances. You know, all the dance shit come from here. They watching everything. You can't help but watch this shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, kind of going back to the artists and the Dallas scene, you know, you have brought Yellow Beezy up. Do you think, as far as for Yellow Beezy, you know, just for what he accomplished as an artist here in the Dallas area, do you think he's, what I would say within the last 10 years, he's one of the biggest artists that came out of Dallas?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? He checked all of the boxes, bro. And you don't have to give him that, but he earned it. You feel me? Like he had the songs, they know him in the streets, the strippers know him, the DJs know him. The clubs know him, they play his shit. Like they was already doing this shit. So the producers know him, everybody know. So everybody knew Yayo and 3 was going first. I'm gonna keep it real. They knew them 2 was going first. Then you had Trap, Yella, Lil Ronnie Mother F, C Strugs, you know what I'm saying? A few more people, but Yella put the work in and he stayed consistent. And so to answer your question, yeah, you gotta. That's yeah, for sure.
So how was your take on Mo 3? Were you a fan of him?
Yeah. Dope artist, dope talent. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably won't come around again like that for a while. I thought he spent too much time antagonizing people when he would do music because he was so dope that he didn't have to do that. But this area, bruh, this environment is, you feel me? That's what this shit is. But he's just dope. So, you know, yeah, I was a fan of Mo 3.
You feel like he possibly, as you know what I mean, just the statue that he ended up becoming, maybe one of the best things was probably moving out of Dallas?
Yeah, he should have been gone a long time ago. Yeah, bro. I don't know why they stay around here, bro.
Why you think that?
I don't know, bro. I don't have the fucking slightest idea. I'm gonna say this, it's popping around here. And it's a lot of women, it's a lot of shit going on, and this is where you get your love at. But if you got the funds and you can go do that shit, you need to get the hell up out of here. You feel me? Like, or if you're gonna stay around here, nah, you got to get the hell up out of here. I wouldn't.
Cause you know, we get this story every single time, man. You get an artist, and you know, we interview some of these artists, and it's like, ask them like, why are you still here? You know what I mean? You already, you're doing everything, and you kind of always get the same answer where they feel as comfort being here. You know what I mean? And like, one of my things is, I'm like, if you getting a certain type of money, you get I'm trying to say you artist, I don't understand why you wouldn't be in the same area. Even if you even move out of that area, you got people that done seen you broke. They done seen you stressed out. They don't know about you. They don't, you know what I mean? Everything about you. You know what I mean? These people, no matter what, they can smile in your face, but they envy you because you was broke with them before, and they done seen you as something, right? And then now it's at a certain point that it's crazy how you would know that, and you still feel at comfort being there, you know. And it really only happen. I really see it a lot in just hip hop. You know what I mean? And that's what I really noticed.
I think this, what you said it, bro, be I guess they just be comfortable here, man. But how can you blame them? So there is no business set here in Dallas Fort Worth. We got all the talent that you want in America. Dallas Fort Worth is one of the hotbeds for rap, hip hop, bro. We got all the talent, but if you notice, we don't have a label here or two. We don't even have no subsidiary labels like the smaller labels to get you to the big ones. We don't even have that shit here, and we supposed to have that. Mm-hmm. So there's then like the business is fucked up to where a lot of the artists don't understand a lot of the shit I ain't gonna say how it's supposed to go because there ain't no blueprint to it, but how to get to the money. See, we missed the money here. Memphis went and got the money. They even let Baton Rouge get the money before. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is going on? So, but it ain't all the artists' fault though. It's a lot of these people around here that perpetrate like they can help and they can do this and do this, but they can't do it, bro. And I'm only talking because I walked the line outside of here and in here to get the game and come back with it to say, I'll listen to you, but I'm like, hey, you don't know what the hell he talking about. You feel me? That shit going a lot. Some of the artists know more than a person that's managing them. Facts. I'm telling you some real shit. You know, but I don't be on the internet just to talk like and do all that shit. But yeah, bro, it's not there's no business around here.
So kind of like if we can kind of go back to the business, you know, I always see a lot of people saying there's like certain gatekeepers in the city and so forth like that. Do you believe there? Do you think there is a gatekeeper in the DFW area that can be able to get an artist, really push him, get his record going, and really actually, you know what I mean? Because you hear it a lot. You hear it get pushed a lot. So do you feel like there is a gatekeeper in Dallas?
Like one?
Yeah, do you just feel like there is one?
There's some people around here that could do some shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but are they gonna do it? Nah. They ain't gonna do it.
Why you say that?
Man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I've been trying to figure that shit out. I don't know. So gatekeeper.
What is your definition of a gatekeeper?
So I'm gonna just say somebody that can help get an artist to exactly what they want or what they looking for, what they trying to do, or exceed that. You feel me? But that shit don't really happen around here. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of big artists that come from here, man. It's a lot of them, and a lot of the gatekeepers or whoever they make you know they say somebody's a gatekeeper didn't have shit to do with none of the big artists that we have that have went to the next level. Just a few. I'm not gonna lie. Say Cheese TV is a good platform that can help you get somewhere. That's a blog site. Manager wise, myself, Rainwater, radio stations. Nah, they just don't. A lot of these DJs that's supposed to be big around here, they don't do shit. They can't do shit. They'll act like it though.
Do you think like now, as far as the DJs, they really like? Is it more of like if they're gonna push your record, it's only if it's already just popping, or if there's money involved, that's what they'll probably just push, right?
Yeah. Now you can't deny some shit that's hot.
Yeah.
Everything you don't got to pay for. Some shit is just organic and it's just they gonna fuck with it. But at the same time, the artist got to understand that, like, going to fuck with a DJ, paying him whatever he asking or whatever, negotiating to get your record spun. you should do that. You feel me? Like, you should do that. You should create a relationship with them. Now, if the shit not hot, money paid or not, it ain't gonna last long in the, you know what I'm saying, in what you're trying to do. But most of the time, bro, shit be hot around here. Like, they make good music around here, bro. But like I said, ain't no business intact. So to say somebody a gatekeeper that can really help, I ain't seen it like that too much. But you know what I'm saying?
What about Bebe?
What about him?
You think he's a gatekeeper?
Yeah. Yeah. I know Bebe.
Okay.
He You want to answer this question? Yeah, I know Bebe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He a gatekeeper. Yeah.
Okay. Nah, for sure.
Who else you got?
Man,
So I tell you the truth. I really want to, you know what I'm saying?
okay. You already said yourself as well, right?
Yeah.
And Rainwater. Really, you said say cheese and so forth like that. Really, honestly, I mean, there's probably like a few more that I can probably possibly think of, but you know, I think those are one of the main. You know what I mean?
And I think some of these, I don't know all their names, but some of these little dudes, these little party promoters, on these big ass shows and shit out here, them motherfuckers can is probably more gatekeeper than a motherfucker that's perpetrating like
that's
one.
True.
Bro.
That's
They
true.
bringing the people in. What's the little dude name? I don't know him like that. Liddy World or something like that.
Okay.
He yeah. But I don't even know if he just fuck with the music like that. I think he do a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm only talking, bro, because I really did this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just nobody on the sideline with an opinion.
Yeah,
I was in the game, coaching the game, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And I know who can do shit, bro. And I know who's stubborn enough to where they ain't gonna do shit. You feel me? And I know who can't do shit.
Damn. So like, I'm willing to ask this question too. As an artist now coming up, man, because everybody's rapping. I mean, everybody and their mama rapping. I mean, the mama rapping. You know what I'm trying to say? The mama rapping too. So it's like, I mean, what do you think as an artist? He got a little bit of bread. What do you think is his top 5 starter kit of just wanting to start being an artist now?
You should try to learn as much as you can off of YouTube. You should go Google shit. You feel me? Like how to register your music, like how to actually get to the money if you can. You should also understand that Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, everybody has to sign some shit, bro. To get, they didn't just walk around and say, I ain't signing shit. Cause a lot of people don't want to sign shit around. You throw paperwork in somebody's face around here, they think you trying to fuck them. Did you hear what I just said? If you give an artist around here some, not all of them, but I'm gonna say 85% of them, you come with some paperwork, they automatically think you trying to get down on them. Not knowing that, no, this is what you need to protect yourself. Now you can come up with the terms as you go by, but yeah, bro. So let me see. So I'm gonna say you gotta go. First, you gotta have because a lot of motherfuckers are wasting money, bro. Like I might got a song that suck, but I got 100,000 as a budget, and everybody gonna take my money, and you still might not know who I am because this shit ain't good. So first, like if you can, it's not the easiest thing to do. Try to come up with a hit record or something that's catchy enough to take to the DJs and fuck with them. You feel me? Get out in the streets, like be seen, be on the internet, pay the blogs, fuck with the blogs, get interviews, get certain interviews. It's a guy out here, he's not even a rapper, bro. His name is Dr. Tay G.
Okay.
He understands that in order to get into this mix, I gotta do what I gotta do. So he literally be everywhere. And if he gotta pay, he gonna pay. You feel me? And people are gonna know who he is because of his approach. Now, you can say go get a half-pint film or go do this and boo boo boo, but you know that shit kind of like, you know, it's new videographers out here. Half Pint still the big dog, but there's new videographers out here, and they all dope, bro. It's at least 10 of them. So you can really go find your good video.
That's true.
You might got to pay him $500, and you might got to pay him $1,000.
Yeah.
But the $500 is just as good as the $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see what else. That's pretty much it, bro.
Okay.
Like try to get you a record, shit.
Okay.
Be seen, like fuck with the right people if you can. It's kind of hard to try to find the right people.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of shit that don't work when you try to go fuck with a gatekeeper. You might go pay somebody to do some shit and nothing happens. But you done paid your money, so now you hot. Now you mad. That the shit didn't work. And it might not be his fault. It might be your fault because the shit ain't hot. Or he might don't know what the fuck he doing. And but they gonna continue to keep that money cycle going. And that's also fucking up the artists. Because they don't know where to go or where to go spend the money or who to go fuck with because they're being misled. So this shit tricky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand we was blessed the way it happened for us because it don't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that, bro. It don't happen like that. That's just the honest to God truth. It don't happen in a way to where you could be in Atlanta and walk into a studio with Bankroll Fresh, rest in peace, like a lot of other big guys, and people notice who you are. My mental is the opposite of the actual a manager or somebody trying to do this shit because I actually did it and we didn't fail. You feel me?
So man, it just just hearing everything you're saying, man. I can tell you've been through a lot in this music business. Like, what is your mental, your mental health space right now? You know what I mean? Like, as far as, just as of now, just going through all of that and so forth like that.
I'm great. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, you grow from the shit. Now I know, I got 50,000 followers on Instagram, you feel me? And what I did was I took my hands off of artists and put them on myself. So now I know that the blueprint and the program that I set forth, it works because I'm doing it with my own shit. Yeah. And I'm not rapping. You feel me? So my mental state is I'm cool. Like, I see what it is now. Like I said, I always be here to help the Metroplex and my city and, whatever. But I'm on a mission to be the best interviewer in America.
That's dope, man.
You feel me? And I'm mastering that shit, and cause I get tunnel vision with shit, bro. And I you feel me? And it's gonna happen. So it's already happening. You feel me? Like if you go do a little bit of research on that part, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I probably didn't hit like. I've been doing it for 2 months, bro. I probably didn't. Maybe like 800,000 views on Real Tune TV, YouTube. So my platform is the Bob Report, right? It's the Bob Report. But I put my interviews on Real Tune TV, YouTube. We do business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Real Tune. So, yeah, I'm straight. You feel me?
That's dope, man.
I'm probably, I'm cool, bro.
That's dope, man.
That's a good question. Ain't nobody never asked that shit.
Yeah, nah, for real.
I've really been through a lot of shit.
Yeah, because, man, you gotta, I've always been for that, man, because, you being in the management game, man, aside from all the other bullshit, is like, it is a selfless game because you really taking the time of putting your selfish needs aside and being for an artist and so forth like that. So not everybody can do this shit, Yeah. And that shit is like you taking the time.
I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I gotta tell you. So when you make some shit look cool, everybody think they can do it, bro. Yeah. So it'll fuck up the game. So you got a lot of homeboys that's perpetrating like managers. You not his manager, bro. You can't. Come on now. You can say that shit, but how you his manager? He telling you what to do. You feel me? So that's kind of like it get weird, bro. Like that shit get weird. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep going. So I wish all the managers and the people that's trying to help genuinely. You know what I'm saying? I wish them nothing but luck. Yeah. But a lot of this shit ain't gonna happen for them, bro. That's just what it is. They gonna have the talent, but you know.
Nah, it's tricky. It's definitely a tricky business, and once you do make it over that hump, then you know that's when you're there within that case. But you know,
If you get over that motherfucker,
Yeah.
you get there. It's you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man.
A lot of artists won't get over there. They ain't gonna. It just ain't gonna happen, and it ain't gonna be all their fault. That's you know what I'm saying.
Nah, brother.
If I may.
Yeah.
So as a new manager,
Oh, you a manager?
up and coming,
Oh, he just sitting over here. Just,
Yeah.
I just like
okay.
to soak in whatever I can.
For sure.
What are some key facts that you can, key pointers you can give that I want to look out for on the artist?
So I'm gonna tell you like this. Try to your best to get your artist mental state to deal with paperwork. You feel me? And it's weird to prepare for this, but the manager's usually the first one to go. Like y'all might get shit popping, just you and him. Y'all, you feel me? You get up to them labels and they're trying to get you the fuck on somewhere so they can come in with chop or whatever. You feel me? They coming in with they people trying to, and most of the shit they gonna go by how the artist behaves, what they tell them. Cause you might be managing me, and I say nah, fuck that. Like Prince, my manager, like I don't give a fuck what you talking about. This they gonna have to do that if they want you. Most of the time, they come with certain shit, certain little shit. I've been in this situation, money, little incentives, and they try to get you on. So just be prepared to protect yourself. Why are you protecting the artist too? Because they get wicked, bro. You'll help somebody, bro. Genuinely feed them, clothe them, do everything for them, just for them to try to, like, get you gone. I've never been fired before. I've never been fired. You dig what I'm saying? I left the situations, you know what I'm saying, that I was in. But I've saw how things go. And it's be ready. You know what I'm saying? But try to get that paperwork entailed in their brain to understand that's how you gonna get the money. How you gonna get money without paperwork? Like money that you trying to go to the Yellow Beezy level or some shit. Where you gonna get? Trap is signing 300. You feel me? Like how you gonna get the money that you really want without signing some paperwork? So that's what I would tell you. Like try to get that in the artist's head off top, bro.
Most dope.
Get you some paperwork too, shit.
Absolutely.
With them, you know what I'm saying? I used to. Come on, I love you. Let's go, and we'll just go. Feel me? And you know, like I said, like Yayo fuck with me, K Breezy fuck with me, Kenny B fuck with me, but it doesn't usually happen like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's dope, man. But man, Supreme, man, it was dope having you, man. You know what I mean?
Thank y'all for having me.
We
man.
definitely gotta do this again.
Oh, that's
For
easy.
sure, man. You know
That's
what I
easy.
mean? And like I said, I appreciate you, man. I know that drive was a long drive coming out here, but you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
when I got to Elam Road, I called Boss Talk E, and I was like, boy, I ain't coming out here no more, boy, because I don't like coming to his shit. When I be sitting up there with him, I say this shit far as hell, man. It's like this nigga pass you. You feel me? Like how the hell you pass them? Like, shit. But this mesquite though, so it's all good. You know what I'm
Man, it
saying?
was dope, brother. And like
It
I
was
said,
worth
man,
it. You did
yeah,
that.
nah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I did
Definitely
that.
dope combo, man. We definitely got to do it again, man.
Sure, no doubt.
And yo, it's your boy, Chop It Up with Jae Swift, and we is out.